live. Can't get you in here. Maybe need a better live setup. It works. Gets the job done. Does what it needs to. All right. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. Testing. Testing. All right. We're live here today. Week uno of the NFL season is upon us. What has been upon us for some time now. About a week. The Cowboys and Buccaneers kicked off the week. Don't make fun of my microphone. I'm having a little difficulties with the spit guard. That's what it's called, right? Spit guard?
That's right.
Yeah, well, something like that. Might have to go and find a new microphone with a working spit guard. Or maybe just don't jam it in my backpack. That could also work.
That would probably do it.
We don't have any viewers at the moment. I'm hoping that changes. But, well, you never know. At least the Red Sox won last night.
Yeah, finally.
And Ohio State lost, thank God. Every time they lose, America wins. All we needed was Notre Dame to lose, too, and America really would have.
Easy.
Let's get there's some interesting games on today.
Yeah, you want to talk about the Cowboys-Bucks?
Sure. So, I just want to start off, and as a Cowboys fan, as you can see, I was impressed with the way they played. I think they played real good. Probably should have won that game. I know a lot of people are going to look at the Chris Godwin offensive pass interference. I mean, it definitely played a bit of a role, but, you know, Greg Zuerlein also missed 2 field goals and an extra point. Had he made those, it wouldn't have mattered. But Dak, coming off of injuries like he was, played at an MVP level. To the point where I think he could win an MVP this year if he keeps playing like that.
403 yards, 3 touchdowns.
What was Elliott's carries? Was that 11 carries
11.
only? They didn't utilize him at all.
That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, why are you not using him?
I don't understand why Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore did not use Zeke more.
Dak threw it 58 times.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if coming off an injury, if you want your quarterback throwing it 58 times.
No, I mean, I know he had the ankle injury, which was a real bad one, but he also had a shoulder injury, and it was his throwing shoulder. So having him throw it nearly 60 times, that might not be the best thing to do, but obviously it was effective.
Yeah, Zeke, you got to get Zeke more involved.
Yeah, I mean, Zeke's
11 carries for 33 yards.
I know they restructured his contract, so he's not getting paid as much, but he's still getting paid a lot of money to carry that ball 11 times a game. That's not his fault that he's only getting 11 carries.
No, they got to give him the ball more.
11 carries, 33 yards, so he's averaging like 3 yards a run. But I know for a fact he had like a few runs the other night that were more than 3 yards. But I don't know if Cowboys fans out there can agree with me, but I was really impressed with the way they played. Like I was real impressed with it.
Yeah, I was. I didn't see a lot of it. But from the highlights that I saw, they look good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, my first thought was you got to get Zeke the ball more.
Yeah, I don't understand why Zeke wasn't carrying that ball. He should have had 20 carries at the most, at the minimum. Excuse me.
Some screens, something. You know,
Yeah, nothing.
You can open up the passing game with runs. I mean, that's NFL 101.
And meanwhile, you had vintage Antonio Brown out there.
Yeah, nobody saw that coming, did they?
No, I did not see that coming. I knew the potential was there because, I mean, let's not forget, at one point the guy was like the best wide receiver in the league.
Yeah.
So, obviously it's not like that much of a surprise, but I don't know.
Yeah, he had 5 catches for 121 yards and a touchdown, and that was all in the first half, I believe.
Really?
I believe so.
That's crazy.
That's a solid half. Tom Brady, 32 of 50, 379, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks.
And the referees on his side again.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that play.
It was.
And they've been calling that a lot.
Well, I think some of the reasons why they didn't is, well, number one, Buccaneers, Super Bowl champions, at home, game on the line.
Ring, they're getting the rings, they raise the banner.
And the guy who threw the ball.
Yeah.
And I like Brady. I'm not going to sit here and lie, but he definitely has the refs on his side a lot.
Yeah, that's been known to happen quite
Yeah,
a bit.
it's not even like a secret. I mean, he was like that when he was in New England, and apparently it's still like that now with Tampa Bay. And Goodell was there the other night, but Goodell doesn't like Brady, I don't think.
Nobody likes Goodell.
Well, exactly. I mean, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know anyone who likes Roger Goodell.
He's a bum.
He's not that bad.
So Cowboys tough loss, but I think a lot of people picked Tampa Bay anyway. But
Yeah,
still,
most people did. Which, I mean, I understand it. Why they would pick Tampa Bay. I mean, Super Bowl champs.
But yeah, I mean the Cowboys have a solid. They're definitely have a solid chance of winning next week when they play the Chargers.
I think the Cowboys. I know when we did our predictions, you were like laughing at me. Look at the confidence they had in the Cowboys, but they're legit. I think they could really be legit. They're gonna need to do something about the kicking situation though,
Yeah.
because Greg the Leg is not Greg the Leg anymore.
Well, like our predictions, for their next from week 2 to week 13, I have winning every game,
Which is very likely. I mean, you played that well against the Super Bowl champions at home opening night. Ring ceremony. Well, no, banner ceremony. I don't think it was ring ceremony.
I don't know
right?
if they got the rings.
No, I think it was a banner ceremony
Yeah.
at least. To play that well, given the circumstances,
Yeah,
I'm not going to get too super excited though.
Zeke gets 11 carries.
Yeah, I mean the Cowboys always find a way to disappoint me, so I'm not going to get excited now. Come talk to me in February, then I'll get excited. I mean, I say that now, but if they go on like a win streak, I'll be running around saying, just give us a Lombardi now.
Talk to Cowboys fans in like November.
Yeah, like I'm a realist Cowboys fan. Like I think they have the potential to go like win 13, 14 games. But will that happen? I don't know. I mean, if they play like this against every team, it could. Yeah, but
for sure,
it depends on how the other teams play. But
Mike McCarthy's a big key to that role.
I mean, his first season in Green Bay, they went under 500, and the second season they won the Super Bowl. So
there you go.
Fingers crossed. Let's keep it moving now with games today, because obviously we got a full slate of games today. The first game is the Eagles and the Falcons, 1:00. Obviously, where we are in Pennsylvania, that will be on TV.
Yeah, most likely.
Unfortunately.
That's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They're Phillies in Atlanta. 1:00 Fox.
See, that game is weird because I think both teams are at a weird spot. The Falcons are probably on paper the worst they've been in a long time. They're not the 2016 Falcons anymore, that's for sure. And the Eagles, I don't think, look that much better on paper. I think what it's going to come down to is how well is Jalen Hurts going to play. I think that's what it ultimately is going to come down to.
Yeah, I definitely think that too. Is he going to – I think like I said, you could run the ball.
Yeah.
Run it. You got to run the ball. That opens up the pass game. Move him out of the pocket too. I think, he can stay in the pocket. But I think if you have him like on the move, that'll help, I think.
Yeah.
Get him out to the right, rolling to the right, rolling to the left.
It's weird because the ESPN matchup predictor has the Falcons as 63.2% to win and the Eagles 36.5%.
That surprises me.
Yeah, I thought the Eagles would be the favorites.
Yeah, I mean, I have Philly winning.
I do too. But I mean, you never know. Obviously, I mean, you can't really go by this. Games aren't played on a computer, but yeah, I mean, there must be something there that made the Falcons be the favorites.
In an injury report, Falcons have no listed players as of now. This is, coming from NFL.com.
Got an hour and a half till game time, so the odds that changes probably aren't too big.
Yeah. Landon Dickerson's out for the Eagles. Rodney McLeod is out. Questionable Devon Taylor with a calf. So,
all right, so nothing crazy.
No. First week injury reports are all,
But one thing I'm noticing is obviously on the screen here how it says tickets. The ticket prices are like cheap $45 as low as. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it could go up from there. Well, I didn't even realize the Vikings and Bengals game. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Like, I can see why that's $22.
Well, we'll wait till you get to the Jacksonville game. They're giving tickets away.
Who they playing? Oh, Houston. That's why.
Yeah, they're literally just asking people in the street to come to the game.
I think everyone on the Texans on like a 1-year deal.
They're not.
Texans, I think we both predicted could go winless.
Yeah, let's just say that they're I mean, I don't know. You mean Jacksonville? We'll get to them later, but
yeah,
they have some.
That game's gonna be interesting. What time is that on? Is that a 1 o'clock game?
That's a 1 o'clock game.
We
That's
probably
the last
won't.
one.
We probably won't get that though here.
No,
but
moving on to the next one that we will get to. Do you want to give the scores for the Eagles game prediction?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it's gonna be a low score. I still have the Eagles, and I mean, forget what the ESPN matchup predictor is saying. I think Jalen Hurts is gonna have a solid game. I think it's gonna be 28-21 Eagles.
Okay. I have 28-17 Eagles.
Fair.
28-17. I mean, because Atlanta, they're going to score.
Yeah.
And they're going to get scored on.
Yeah.
Usually Atlanta is like...
Another thing to remember is Atlanta's had Julio Jones this year.
No, he's gone. He's moved on.
Tennessee, right?
Yep.
That's a sleeper pickup for Tennessee.
They do have Mike Davis from Carolina
and Calvin Ridley
as their running back. Calvin Ridley, my favorite tight end, their first-round draft pick, Kyle Pitts, who's very excited to see.
So, I mean, Matt Ryan's got targets. I think what it comes down to is how well does Jalen Hurts and Matt Ryan play, and defenses, obviously. But
yeah, I think I'm going to take. I think
I'm going to give Philly the benefit of the doubt.
I think Philly has better weapons.
Yeah,
I think they have more weapons.
Yeah, I mean, they have a dual threat quarterback, which is not something Atlanta has.
Yeah.
So
and Matt Ryan's up there in age. And,
yeah, what's Matt Ryan? He's 34-ish probably now. He's up there.
Yeah.
As far as quarterbacks go.
And he's
Brady's 44, but
he's prone to throw picks. So
yeah. That might be one of the only times you hear me say this season I'm going to give Philly the benefit of the doubt, because that won't be something I'll say often. Moving on to another one of my not my home team, but our home teams, I guess. The Steelers and the Bills.
That's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a good game. The ESPN matchup predictor has the Bills as 67.9% favorites, which I agree with. I think the Bills are going to take that game.
Pittsburgh's always that team where you're like, they always have a chance to win.
See, the only thing is with Pittsburgh after their season last year, they went 11-0 to start out, and then they finished, 4-1? That gives me, or 1-4, excuse me, 1-4. That gives me with the Steelers, especially they're playing the Bills,
and they're at Buffalo.
Yeah, we're in the AFC title game last year. I don't think the Steelers are going to win.
Bills Mafia is out in full force.
Tables are being broken as we speak.
Yeah. Babies are being made.
They'll be made big time if they win.
See, but everybody will be against Pittsburgh in this game. They're like, oh, they're in Buffalo. What's Big Ben going to do? Rookie running back. And what happens? The Steelers somehow pull out a victory.
Which, I mean, the Steelers have weapons, obviously. They have Big Ben, it comes down to how he plays.
The Claypool.
Juju's
back
on a 1-year deal.
Who's back, yeah. But I just, first game.
I think the Bills are going to ball out at home. Yeah. I think they're going to ball out.
Josh Allen could be MVP this year. You got to be talking about him as an MVP candidate.
Yeah, my fantasy quarterback, so I hope he balls out.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Yeah, I have the Bills 31-14. I don't think the Steelers. I don't know how much faith I have in Big Ben. Injuries and age, and
yeah.
I think the Bills are going to ball out at home.
Emmanuel Sanders questionable for Buffalo.
Yeah, but I don't think that's. I mean, it's all Stephon Diggs, right?
Yeah. Diggs is still there. Fine. Yeah, I think I'd like Buffalo. Buffalo's going to score. So I mean, I don't know. Defense. Steelers have good defense.
They do. Is TJ Watt active?
Oh yeah.
Well, I forgot he's not JJ.
He's better than JJ.
Yeah, he is better than JJ.
And he just signed a new contract. He's the highest defensive player in NFL history.
He's my pick to win Defensive Player of the Year.
So I do like their defense. I'm going to give it, I still think Buffalo wins, but I think it's going to be like,
Closer.
yeah, it's going to be like 24. I'm going to say 24-14.
I think all that really matters is if we get the picks right, not so much who wins and who loses. You know what I mean? Or not the scores, as long as we get who wins. That is the most expensive game right now if you want to buy tickets. Tickets as low as $110. Now we go to the Vikings at the Bengals. Tickets as low as $22. So not a lot of demand to see the Vikings play the Bengals.
No, Minnesota at Cincinnati, 1:00, Fox.
Joe Burrow is back, but don't forget he's coming off an ACL tear. So
he has his new wide receiver that they drafted
from LSU, right?
From LSU, yep. Who's had some drops in preseason. So we'll have to see what really happens there.
Focus on preseason all that much. Jamar Chase.
They are former teammates from LSU.
The ESPN matchup predictor, 52.8% favorites are the Vikings, 46.9% Bengals on the comeback. See, Antonio said Pittsburgh is my pick to win versus Buffalo. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it comes down to how Big Ben plays and the defenses as well. But, like, you were saying, Pittsburgh is always that sleeper team every year. You can't really.
They always end up like winning a game that they shouldn't, that they're not supposed to win.
Yeah, and this could be that game. Mm-hmm. Another reason why I'm pulling for Buffalo is because I need Josh Allen to have a good game.
I mean, you can still have a good game as a fantasy quarterback and lose.
Oh, gotcha.
Just don't throw picks.
Yeah. So let's fingers crossed. Vikings at Bengals. There's not too much to talk about here. I don't think. It's not that. I mean, it's an NFC. No, it's not an NFC North matchup. No. I'm gonna go with the Bengals just because.
I think that's an upset.
Yeah, I don't.
Now Anthony Barr's out for Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Waynes is out for the Bengals with a hamstring.
See, I was gonna say the Bengals because I like Joe Burrow, but I just don't even think they're gonna beat the Vikings. Now that I think of it, I think it's gonna be a close game, but not like a good close game. I think it's just gonna be ugly.
Well, Minnesota needs to just the Jefferson. They get the ball to Cook. Cook does what he does. They have Thielen. They have Jefferson. They're just gonna outscore Cincinnati.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I think I'm gonna go not real high score. I'm gonna go 24-17 Minnesota.
I think Minnesota's gonna score.
You think big time?
Oh yeah. I have Minnesota winning like 31. It's gonna be like 31-20. I pick it. I have the.
That's fair. I can't argue with that. All right, next up after that. Keep trucking along here. We have the 49ers at the Lions. I mean, Jared Goff making his Lions debut, so that's, I think, the big storyline here. Is Jimmy G playing for the Niners?
I don't know who they.
I don't know that other quarterback. I forget his name, though. I sound real stupid when I hear it, but I don't know. I mean, he's not on the injured list or anything, so I would imagine he's going to play, especially on that contract.
Yeah.
This is an interesting game, not like a good interesting game.
Yeah, if you're a fan.
Yeah, ESPN matchup predictor, 61.5% favorites. The 49ers, 38.2 on the comeback are the Lions.
I believe Garoppolo is going to start. I think that changes my pick for me.
Who do you think is going to be, the Niners or the Lions?
I think the Lions are going to win.
I mean, they have Goff, but I think Stafford's better than Goff.
Yeah,
I think they don't know how to utilize good players in Detroit.
They have DeAndre Swift. I think they just, like I said, it's the same old song and dance. You got to get the run game going with them. And then Jared Goff. I mean, look what he did with the Rams 2 years ago.
Yeah, they went to the Super Bowl, although it should have been the Saints. But
but he opened up that offense. You run the ball. They had Todd Gurley that year, who was awesome.
Yeah.
So you get DeAndre Swift the ball on screens, run him a lot.
Yeah, I mean
I still think Detroit wins though.
I'm gonna go with the Niners. Close game. I think it's gonna be like 24-14.
20. Let's see. 24. Yeah, I'm right around there. Like I would go like 28-17.
Okay. 28-17, you're picking
I'm taking Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the first one we disagree with on the day. Yeah, again, not too much at stake, and not too much at stake in any of these games yet, but that's what I'm going to go with. So next up on the schedule, the Cardinals at the Titans. This is an interesting game to me. The Titans are 63.6% favorites. The underdogs, Cardinals, 36.1. I would agree with that. I think Tennessee was filthy in the past, and now that they got Julio Jones, I mean, that only helps them.
Yeah, I want to see how they're going to use him. Like, you have obviously
A.J. Brown,
one of the best running backs in the world.
Derrick Henry.
So
I think the Titans are like sleepers this year to do like damage.
yeah, I mean, you essentially have two number ones.
Yeah.
If Julio is
Yeah, Julio,
rejuvenated
A.J.
and
Brown, Ryan Tannehill under center, who is criminally underrated, and
Derrick Henry.
I mean, this team, I think, is going to win the AFC South running away. I think we both picked them to win the AFC South, right?
Yeah.
I have them. I think Arizona's a good team. I think they're going to make it a decent game, but I think it's going to be like 31-21 Tennessee.
Yeah, I have Tennessee winning too.
I mean, Arizona's not bad. It all depends on how Kyler Murray plays, and
I think Kyler Murray is going to play good. Their defense got the upgrade, obviously, with J.J. Watt.
yeah, I mean, he's surprisingly,
If he doesn't get hurt,
he is playing today. He's not on the
he's not on the injury list.
Exactly. So, fingers crossed for Cardinals fans. But I think they're going to get smoked today, 31-21.
I like Tennessee. I like Tennessee around. I think Tennessee is like 35-17.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think Tennessee's gonna put up numbers today.
Yeah,
and I think they're gonna put up numbers a lot this season. But that offense is,
it's legit.
Yeah,
it's legit.
It could be scary, that offense.
So there's some questions here from Ricky. He said Corey Davis or Jerry Jeudy.
Ooh,
that's a good question.
Is this for fantasy? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I also said Jags defense or Carolina, so I'm assuming fantasy.
Okay. Corey Davis has been the Jets and Zach Wilson's number one target recently. Yeah. I like Corey Davis a lot in fantasy. I did draft him.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jeudy's a top wide receiver but they have Teddy Bridgewater coming in now.
Yeah.
So you don't know how that relationship is. Every Jets game that I've seen, and unfortunately I've seen them all because I'm a Jets fan.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, he's really he's gotten all the targets.
Yeah.
Corey Davis. So
yeah,
if this is a PPR, I would go Corey Davis.
Yeah, I would agree on that. Because like you said, you don't know how the relationship with Jeudy and Bridgewater is going to work.
Yeah, I mean, and also a reason Corey Davis is that Crowder is out for the Jets.
Yeah,
he has COVID, so he was their number one last year. He would be 1A for the Jets, but if he's going to be out, I would definitely put Corey Davis in that because I think they're going to target him a lot.
Yeah, I would agree. So Ricky's other question was Jags defense or Carolina. So that's another good one because obviously the Jets are playing the Panthers and the Texans are playing the Jaguars. I personally probably go Jags on that because I just think Houston's offense is so bad.
Yeah, and Deshaun Watson is not starting.
No, Tyrod Taylor is, right?
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, he's not bad, but the rest of their offense is so abysmal that I
don't even know who's starting for them at running back because
I think Danny Amendola might be the number one at wide receiver.
And
Either like one or two. I mean, he's right up there.
yeah, and they have like 3 or 4 running backs that are like gonna like play.
Yeah, the Texans are going to be real bad this year. My like rule of thumb this year is if like someone's playing the Texans, go with them.
Yeah, I would go Jags defense,
Yeah, I would too.
especially you don't know how the Jets might be bad, but the Jets might play good.
Yeah, I think the Texans.
The Texans, I think,
They're
are just gonna play
I
bad.
don't know. Who's even their coach?
I have no idea.
I don't even know if Texans fans really know that question. But yeah, so we got Corey Davis and the Jags defense. So keep moving along. Next game, we have the Seahawks at the Colts. The Colts are, from ESPN's matchup predictor, 52.7% favorites, with Seattle as 46.9% underdogs. Carson Wentz is playing for the Colts today, but Quentin Nelson is questionable. That could be a big factor.
Yeah, Quentin Nelson,
that could be a
Notre
big
Dame
factor.
guy. That
might be like my deciding factor, honestly. The big thing with Wentz is I'm not sold on him.
I have to see what Wentz is going to do first and foremost.
I mean, he wasn't awful in Philly, but he was overrated in Philly. I think a part of that was big contract, second overall pick, but he's got a whole new offense now, new offensive line, new weapons.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he can use them, but I'm real shocked the Colts are favorites in this game.
Eric Fisher's also out, their tackle.
Well, the Seahawks are the Vegas favorites, but ESPN's matchup predictor, which means really nothing.
Yeah, because they're at home.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, I think, what it means.
I don't think Indianapolis wins this game.
Mm-mm.
I think Seattle takes this.
Yeah, I think Seattle wins. I think Seattle probably, I would say.
I don't even know if it's going to be that close. I mean,
I would go like 28-10 Seattle. If not more.
You know what? I'm going to agree with that. Yeah.
If not more. I mean, Seattle would. The Colts, unfortunately, like I got to see what Wentz does. I want to see their defense looks.
Yeah. Lord Shiva here said, I hope Wentz, Pittman have a good chemistry.
I love Pittman.
Yeah, that's going to be another. Again, that's going to be another factor if he has good chemistry with his new, receivers and tight ends and whole offense. For that matter.
But. I think Hilton. He's obviously their number one.
Yeah.
But Pittman, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm getting this kid involved a lot.
You have to.
Because he's good. He's really good. He came out last year. He was fantastic towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
They started going to him more and more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like this kid. I hope that's what they do.
Yeah.
Because Hilton didn't have a great season last year.
No, I mean you have to get Pittman involved more, and you have to, make sure Wentz is.
Yeah. Oh, obviously run the ball.
Yeah.
Run the ball.
Yeah.
Use all the guys you got to run it.
Exactly.
Open up that passing game. Get Pittman involved.
Yeah.
That's it.
But we both have the Seahawks
have Seattle,
28-10. I just think they're going to be too much. Moving right along, the Chargers and the Washington football team are a -2 favorite. I'm going with the Vegas odds now because the matchup predictor really means nothing. They're at home. That could also be a big factor. Why? I think it's going to be interesting to see how Justin Herbert plays. He had a very good, rookie season. So let's see how he does if he falls into a sophomore slump or if he keeps playing the same way he did. Because if he does, then Chargers might be a sleeper team to go like 7-10.
Yeah.
7-10.
Austin Eckler's questionable with the hamstring, so we'll still probably test him out and see how he does before the game. And
football team has a lot of guys out. Sadiq Charles, Kyle Allen, Shaka Toney, Dale Roberts, and Samis Reyes. They're all out. None of them are questionable. So
that's because what I'm looking at, they have no players listed. So.
Oh no, I'm on ESPN.
Okay.
That I'm looking. Lord Shiva said, which tight end would you start, Mike Gesicki or Gerald Everett? I might be biased as a Penn Stater, but I think Gesicki is royally slept on, honestly.
Who's with
Dolphins?
Oh yeah.
I think he's slept on. I'm gonna say start Gesicki.
Who's the other one?
Gerald Everett.
Who's he play for?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Send
But
us that question.
I'm just gonna say Gesicki because I think he plays very well and he's
That's right.
underrated. Yeah. From my perspective, I'd say start Gesicki, but
the Dolphins scare me a little bit. We'll get into that game a little bit, but
I mean they're playing the Patriots, but it's also
their offense is
he's a
where do
bright
they
spot
go?
on that offense though.
Because they have a lot of weapons. But in the red zone though, he's a top target obviously because once Fuller comes back from suspension, he'll be their threat, their speed threat, and then
start Gesicki. Penn State guys almost never. Actually, no one. Never mind. I'm going to stop there because they do disappoint sometimes. Back to the Chargers and the football team. Who are you leaning towards in this game? Because I really don't know.
I'm leaning towards the Chargers.
Yeah. See, the only reason why I would lean towards the Chargers is Justin Herbert. They still have Keenan Allen, though, right?
They do have Keenan Allen.
I don't even know who do the football team. Who do they have?
Their defense is good.
Their defense is fantastic. But what about like their offense? I mean, I know Fitzpatrick is their quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, how old is he?
He's got to be almost 40. I mean, I like Fitzpatrick, but I think the Chargers are going to win. I don't think it's going to be that high scoring of a game given the Washington defense.
I'm going Chargers, and I think I'm going to go like 17-10 Chargers.
I'm going to go 14-10. I don't think it's going to be super high scoring. Close, but not high scoring. So, again, moving right along, now we head to your team, your big game of the week, the Jets and the Panthers.
Yeah, this is going to be the rivalry game with the Jets and the Panthers going forward because of they traded their quarterback to the Panthers.
But... Yeah, I have another question real quick. Which running back should I start, Hines or Drake?
Drake is playing. I mean, I have Drake. So let's see. The Raiders are playing Baltimore on Monday night. I don't know. I like Drake. I mean, I like Drake, but the split back worries me.
Yeah.
Because he's not the starter. And I believe what's his name? What's his name for the Raiders? The running back?
I mean, ETN. Is it ETN?
No. He was Jacksonville.
Sure.
But he's going to get a lot of the carries at the goal line. Drake's probably going to be like their switch up guy, where he's going to catch passes out of the backfield. He's more their speed guy.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
Hines.
Okay, Hines. I don't know. Is Hines with Tennessee, right? Or Indy?
I'm not even sure. I can't sit here and lie.
Naheem Hines, he's with Indy. I would lean towards Hines.
Yeah, the split back thing would be my reasoning too.
Not only that, but I think the Colts are going to run the ball a lot more.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to have a lot of choice but to run the ball
with Wentz.
Yeah.
I think Hines. I would go with Hines for sure.
Yeah.
He just agreed to an extension. I think they're going to run the ball a lot.
I would agree.
He catches the ball in the backfield to himself. I'd go with Hines for sure.
I would agree.
Like I said, Drake, that split back. I mean, I drafted Drake.
Right.
But I would use him more as like I said, if he gets hurt, he's like a backup. Like if somebody is on your main rosters hurt or on like a bye week,
Right.
then I would probably go that.
So to keep going on with the Jets and the Panthers, the Panthers are 3.5 point favorites. I see this is a weird one for me because I think both teams are like, eh. I don't mean that like
No,
mean.
they
I
are.
mean that like they're both probably not going to compete for a division title, and probably aren't going to be winning any sort of meaningful like playoff games anytime soon. I think again what this will come down to is how well Zach Wilson going to do in the NFL, and how well is Darnold going to do with the Panthers
Yeah.
and McCaffrey, who is my fantasy running back. So I really hope he has a good game.
McCaffrey, you know, when he's on your team, you already have an advantage.
Yeah.
The Jets defense, they're looking good. They lost their top defensive end Dunlap to an injury.
Mm-hmm.
They did trade for Shaq Lawson. Their coach is a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, Robert Saleh. And that's I forgot about him.
Yeah, I mean
Darnold. That's a big thing too. I think
Darnold. Is he the same old Darnold that the Jets got rid of?
Because if he is, then I'm gonna go with the Jets.
That's what I mean. Like
if he changed, see the thing again is Robert Saleh, now the head coach and the defensive minded guy, so that would be a defining factor in my prediction as well.
Yeah. I have the Panthers beating the Jets. Just for the fact that Christian McCaffrey.
That's. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game.
No.
But I think McCaffrey is going to be the deciding factor, as he is in a lot of Panthers games.
I have the score 21-17 Panthers.
I agree with that. I don't think it's going to be high scoring. That's middle.
Yeah, I mean the Jets score, but Wilson has an okay game, but I think it's going to come down to both of them. It's going to come down to turnovers.
Yeah. And it comes down to how does the Jets defense do
against McCaffrey,
and how does McCaffrey do against the Jets defense? Like, do they stop him like they're a brick wall, or does he slice through them like a hot knife through butter?
Yeah, it's basically that's the key to the game right there.
Yeah. So
can we just skip the next game?
Jacksonville 28-3. So next up we have.
No, I mean Jacksonville have some.
Jacksonville's gonna blow them away.
Jacksonville has some news. They have a brand new head coach,
Urban Meyer,
coming from college.
They
obviously have that kid from Clemson, that quarterback guy.
Yeah, Tom Brady Jr. Oh, Trevor Lawrence. Sorry,
that's the guy. Everybody was trying to fight for.
I think. Listen, no offense, but this is going to be his coming out party. He's going to play very well against a bad team, and everyone's going to say he's the next Tom Brady.
And then we'll see how he really plays against a good team next week.
38-3 or 31-3. Excuse me. I know I said 28-3. I'm going to give them a field goal. 31-3. I think Jacksonville is going to have a very, very fun time today, and then they're going to have a tough time next week.
I'm going like 31-0.
Yeah, I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt that they'll get a field goal, but I wouldn't be afraid of it. They don't even get that.
What's the line on that game?
The line on that game is Jacksonville is a 3.5 point favorite.
I mean, it is the NFL. So
yeah,
if that was a college game, Jacksonville would probably be like 21-point favorites.
Here is the ESPN matchup predictor.
Jacksonville.
51.9% only. So
they're playing in 47.
That's not going to make a difference. They're going to get like 25 people there. How much are the tickets for that game?
$1.75.
Damn, you make it get a 4 for 4 for cheaper than
they're actually $14.
That's not much. And those are like 50-yard line, 10 rows back, I heard.
I don't know. I don't know where you can get tickets at. But...
Anyway, let's get to what's probably going to be the most interesting game today.
Yeah, I would say this might be, besides the Pittsburgh-Buffalo game.
No, I think this is going to beat that.
Well, I would say that would be like second.
The Browns at the Chiefs. Now, Kansas City is a 5-point favorite, which I don't know why they're that much of a favorite, given what happened the last time these two played at Arrowhead, where a bad call was a difference maker in the Browns losing that game.
Mm-hmm.
I was high on the Browns in my predictions for the season.
Yeah,
I said the Browns are going to win the AFC North and they're going to have a very good year, and they might even go to the Super Bowl. However,
you did say that.
however, I do think the Chiefs are going to make some necessary adjustments to win this game. I think they're going to have a huge chip on their shoulder because of how their
Last
season
year.
ended. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Pat Mahomes is going to be Pat Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Chiefs are going to play great, and I think they're going to win 28-24.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a close game.
I want to see what Baker and Beckham do.
Beckham playing?
I believe so.
He's questionable.
He's questionable. Okay.
Oh, I forgot the Browns got Jadeveon Clowney on defense.
And Myles Garrett.
Yeah. Ooh.
So
just another thing, Beckham and Clowney are questionable. That's another thing going into my because obviously they're hurt a little bit if they're questionable an hour from game time.
Yeah.
Or no, 4 hours. They're a 4:25 game. So we'll see. That's why I'm picking the Chiefs. Very slim, but don't sleep on the Browns.
Yeah.
If Clowney and Beckham play, that could change. That could change the game.
Yeah, I want to see if that's going to be the same type of relationship from when they played was a year ago or a year and a half ago.
Not even a year ago. About like 8 months ago.
Yeah. Is Beckham going to be a team guy, or is it going to be Beckham? Is it going to be Beckham and he wants the ball every time?
If he's going to be like Diva Beckham, then Baker's not going to throw to him. Baker's not going to throw to him. There's only room for one diva on that team, and I think the Browns are going to pick Baker Mayfield.
For sure.
I mean, he's been playing better than Beckham. You can't really blame them if they do.
Yeah.
See, Beckham had that one big catch with the Giants, and everyone's been acting like he's Randy Moss Jr. ever since, and he's not.
Well, the Browns have
the Bears.
The Bears. The Browns have the running game. Kareem Hunt, Chubb.
Yeah. The Browns are super slept on. It's like all those years of sucking is like about to pay off for them.
And Njoku is their tight end. They have a lot of weapons, and their defense is stacked.
I never thought I would see the Browns be a good team, but here we are.
I have Kansas City 31-28.
Yeah, I think no matter who wins, it's going to be a close game, but I wouldn't be afraid to bet the Browns pull off what I think is going to be a slight
What did you say
upset.
the line was? 5?
5 for KC.
Yeah, I like it 31-28, Kansas City.
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I mean, the key to that game is going to be their defense against Mahomes. If they can make adjustments and contain them.
I wonder what game we're going to get, if we're going to get that game or the Dolphins-Patriots, because they're both on at 4:25.
I'm hoping we get Kansas City.
I am too. I mean, I'd rather watch. I don't want to see the Dolphins than the Patriots.
No, I don't want to watch that either.
I want to see the Browns and Chiefs, which I think is going to be the AFC title game matchup. A preview. But let's move on to the Dolphins and the Patriots. New England is a 3.5-point favorite. They're playing at home. New quarterback Mac Jones, who reportedly helped Cam Newton learn the playbook before Cam got released. Did you hear that? I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently he was helping Cam learn the playbook. No joke. Now, could that be a joke? Well, I just said no joke, but could that be a rumor? Yes. But given the fact that Cam was released, something tells me it might not have been a rumor.
Yeah, Cam
is still cocky. Cam got released and he's still cocky. That's his problem. He's too cocky.
I'm not a big fan of Cam. Cam will be watching the games with like we are this weekend, because I don't think he's going to get a starting job in the NFL anytime soon.
No, see, and I think a big reason for that is he's cocky.
Yeah. He
has like an air. And like I saw someone say in Facebook comment section, Cam got released and the dude's still cocky.
Yeah.
You can't get released in favor of a rookie and still be super cocky. Sometimes you got to just humble yourself, go back to the drawing board, work on stuff. Maybe you're going to have to take a backup role before you get a starting job again. Yeah. Sometimes you're just going to have to do what you have to do until, what happens. But this one is interesting. The line obviously is 3.5 for New England, but they're playing at New England, so I could see that. But it all comes down to how Mac Jones plays.
Yeah, and I just don't. I can't see the Patriots beating the Dolphins.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
I mean, I can't even tell you who's like
Aside from Mac Jones, I don't know if I could tell you anyone on the Patriots.
they have no weapons. So it's
No.
like, but Dolphins, they have Tua, and they'll be going against each other. It's Alabama guys.
Alabama, what a quarterback factory that's been.
They'll have
recently.
3 starting quarterbacks today playing.
Jalen Hurts.
They were all on the same team, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, do they have more than that, or is it just them?
Well, I mean that they have.
But I mean, I know they were all on the same team, like at the same time. But like, do they have any other quarterbacks starting? Because I feel like Alabama has to have like one more. I could be wrong. No, I don't
think
know.
so.
Well, regardless, these guys were all on the same team at one time. And,
Together, which is disgusting.
And now they're starting. Hurts for the Eagles, Jones for the Patriots, and Tua for the Dolphins. Did Tua ever win a Heisman? He didn't, right?
No.
That's crazy. I'm surprised. That surprises me. Jalen Hurts didn't either, right?
I don't know.
Well, anyway.
I don't think so. I think Baker.
Yeah, I think Baker did win that year. Regardless, I have the Dolphins winning a close game, 21-18.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Dolphins have too many weapons. Tua, like you were saying,
Mike Gesicki,
Jalen Waddle's there.
Yeah.
With Tua, he played with Tua, another Alabama guy. Yeah, I think it's not even that close. I think Dolphins win 28-7.
I'll give a Belichick-led team the benefit of the doubt. But again, if the Dolphins come, because I know everyone always said, "Oh, Brady was a system quarterback." I hope those rumors are done now.
I did say that.
I didn't. I was like, he's not a system quarterback.
I definitely said that.
If the Patriots come out today and get blown away, then I think it's very fair to say Brady was not a system quarterback and that he was the system.
True.
But time will tell. Anyway, we move into one of our final games. The Packers and the Saints. Packers are 3.5-point favorites, and they're playing in Jacksonville because of Hurricane Ida.
Okay. I did not know that.
People know me. I'm not a huge fan of Aaron Rodgers, but I don't see this game being super close. I think the Packers are going to win running away.
Yeah, I think I don't know if anybody knows how I feel about Jameis Winston.
I don't think you like him, right?
I don't dislike him, but as an NFL quarterback,
yeah. Well, didn't he was a member of the 30-30 club, right?
He's a member of the 30-30 club. 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions in one season. That was his last year at Tampa Bay.
And then they replaced him with the greatest football player.
And how many weapons did he have? Okay, besides Leonard Fournette.
Fournette wasn't there yet.
No.
He was in Jacksonville.
Yeah. But besides
Godwin
him,
still there?
Godwin's there.
Mike Evans.
And honestly, Tom Brady went in there and won a Super Bowl.
I was gonna say,
you were there and you threw 30 picks.
Honestly, that team hasn't changed all that much. I mean, they got Antonio Brown, who wasn't that massive of a factor last year. This season seems like it's going to be different.
Gronk wasn't the same,
I mean, it seems like this year is going to be different. Antonio Brown looks like he's returning to form, which that scares me because can you imagine prime Brown and prime Brady, which hypothetically could be this year. I don't think Brady ever left his prime.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever did. 7 rings across 20 seasons. He's never left his prime. Tom Brady has been in his prime since the day he took over for Drew Bledsoe.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I got the Packers winning like 28-3.
The only bright spot for New Orleans is Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
Michael Thomas, I don't know if he's ever going to play for the Saints again.
I don't know what Michael Thomas's issue is. Him and Cam Newton need to have form an alliance.
I don't know. I know he's hurt.
He's not on the list.
No,
yet.
He's on the PUP list.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he can come back till week 5.
Oh, that's right. I saw that. Yeah.
Jameis Winston,
He's another guy who's like, I hate to say that. Like, great players just let their egos take them over.
But I don't. Is anybody really talked about the situation?
I have no idea what's going on other than he's like doesn't want to play there anymore after he signed the big deal. I really have no idea what's going on other than that.
Taysom Hill. Either way, Taysom Hill.
Isn't Jameis starting?
Yes, but Taysom Hill, they're going to use him and waste Alvin Kamara's, touches.
Taysom Hill, I don't know what position he's just a football player.
Taysom Hill's, I hate Taysom Hill.
He's just a football player. I think he plays every position.
He takes touches away from Alvin Kamara, who shouldn't never happen, ever.
I don't think Kamara's going to be a Saint his whole career.
You know what they need to do is if they
get a quarterback
this year, it needs to play out this year, and then if they're going to be bad, then they need to trade him while he's in his prime and get some pieces back.
Yeah, same with Michael Thomas. Just if he doesn't want to play there,
also too, yeah,
he's in his prime. Just trade him for someone.
But I have the great Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay. I'm gonna go 31-10, Green Bay.
That's fair. I think the Packers are going to win, unfortunately, but I think they're going to win. Next up, the Broncos and the Giants. If I hear one more person say Danny Jones is, the next big thing, I'm just gonna freak out.
I'm sorry, Pat. Pat McFadden. Shout out, Pat.
I'm sorry, Danny. Not Danny Dimes, Danny Keeler.
Danny Dimes.
Shout out, Danny.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't see the hype. He's Eli Manning 2.0 with a helmet that fits better and 2 less rings.
What they need to do is get Saquon the ball at least 30 times.
Yeah. That offense needs to run through Saquon Barkley. Run through Barkley. He's questionable still, though.
He's going to play, though.
I hope he does. Hope he does.
If they don't, they need to blow it up and get rid of him and send him to the Jets.
No, send him to the Cowboys for Elliott. The only reason I say that is because I don't think the Cowboys want to use Elliott anyway. So
the Jets will use Saquon. The Giants, unfortunately, I don't have the Giants winning a lot of games this year.
No, I don't either.
I have them going 3-14.
See, the thing is, I don't think the Broncos are good either. So that's
I like
the
Bridgewater. They have Melvin Gordon there. They have
Bridgewater. Okay, I forgot he was a QB.
Yeah, they have Jerry Jeudy.
I would take him over Daniel Jones.
I love Teddy Two Gloves.
Teddy Bridgewater was filthy before he got injured. People forget that.
Yeah.
People forget that.
Well, the Jets traded him to the Saints for like a 3rd-round pick.
Oh, my God. The Vikings did him dirty, though.
And he never played for the Jets.
Nope. Denver, they are 3-point favorites.
I'm taking Denver
I'm taking Denver. Oh, you're going for blowout.
I'm taking Denver 30. No, I'm gonna go Denver 28-3.
I'm going to go Denver 31-0. I hate the Giants. I just don't want to see them win at all. I want to see them win a game. So Denver 31-0. You know what? Yeah, 31-0. I don't even want to see Saquon score a touchdown.
So that's unfortunately, we might be getting that game in our area.
I didn't realize that was 425.
It's the 425 game. So.
Oh, come on. Well, America's game of the week, though, is the Packers and the Saints. And we usually always get the game of the week.
True.
So,
unfortunately, then we'll have to see.
I'm going to be saying some prayers for the Browns, Chiefs, Packers, Saints. Our luck, we will get Dolphins, Patriots, and Broncos, Giants.
Yeah. Well, that means I won't have a lot to do at 425.
That means I'll have nothing to do at 425.
Tonight's game is going to be a good one, though.
The Bears and the Rams.
8:20, NBC. Why is it on so late?
Waiting all day for Sunday night. Well, it's actually on at 5:20 because we're playing in LA.
Yeah, in LA. I'm old. I need to watch the game at
waiting
7.
all day for Sunday night. I got work in the morning. I can't sit here and watch this.
Yeah, no, I got to be up at 5:15.
I'll have to be up that early, but I don't think I'm going to watch this game. I might watch a little bit of it. So, Bears and Rams. The Rams are 8.5-point favorites, so they're the biggest favorites today.
Stafford coming to his new team.
See,
LA.
that's what I think is going to be the difference maker. That's why I'm picking the Rams.
Matt Stafford. Obviously, the weapons they have in Los Angeles.
Todd Gurley. Never mind.
Todd Gurley's still not signed.
No.
Um,
Wasn't he injured though, Todd Gurley? Is that why he fizzled out?
yeah, he was hurt with
I
Atlanta.
thought so.
Um,
Man, Atlanta last year had him, Julio Jones, and Matt Ryan, and they still sucked. That takes talent.
yeah,
That takes talent to be that
Fortunately.
bad. I have the Rams winning, just decimating the Bears. I think it's going to be
You think it's gonna be that bad?
38-10.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Khalil Mack's questionable.
Okay.
So there goes most of their defense.
I want to know who's starting for the Bears as quarterback. Is Dalton starting?
I don't think it matters whether it's him or Justin Fields. I don't think they're winning either way.
Oh, okay.
Especially if it's Dalton. If it's Dalton, then they're getting.
Yeah,
or if it's Dalton, it's going to be 38-0. If it's Fields, it's going to be 38-10.
Well, the Rams also they traded for Sony Michel, which I thought was a fantastic trade.
Very nice trade, and Matt Stafford.
Undervalued in New England.
Yeah,
and it was a smart trade from New England because they knew they didn't have anything this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Rams win. I'm not going to go too high like that. I'm probably
I'm just going to blowout.
I think it'll be like 21-10 Rams.
That's fair. So the final game of the week, the Ravens and the Raiders tomorrow night on ESPN. Do you like ESPN for football?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
See, I'm not a huge fan of that for football.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right. I'd rather listen to Joe Tessitore than Chris Collins. No, I don't know about that.
Collinsworth is with NBC, though.
Yeah. I mean, I like Tessitore. I just don't know if I like him for football. I like him for boxing.
Steve Levy and Brian.
Oh, Tessitore's not doing it anymore?
No. Steve Levy and I think it's Brian Greasy. Not Brian Greasy. I don't know. He's been calling college games, though, whoever he had.
Steve Levy's all right.
So,
man,
and it's also on ABC this year.
Yeah, they better wear the gold jackets again, I think, right? I hope so, because I know they did it last year. That was cool when they did that. It doesn't say the spread. But ESPN's matchup predictor has the Ravens as 57.2% favorites and the Raiders 42.5% underdogs.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I had the Raiders as somewhat of a sleeper team, but this game just kind of bores me.
Yeah, I think the Raiders. I don't think it's.
I think the Ravens
as close
are
as
win.
It's gonna,
Oh, Baltimore's 4.5-point favorites, or 4-point favorites, not 4.5.
Yeah, I don't think it's that close. I mean, the Raiders. I can't trust it.
Derek Carr. Or Chucky. I can't trust him either.
They do have a nice running back duo, but
and they have Hunter Renfrow, who was at Clemson for a decade.
Yeah, Hunter Renfrow. He went to Clemson for like 12 years.
He was a super senior.
Yeah.
I have the Ravens winning 24-3. And I don't think there's going to be a passing touchdown.
I see. I don't think the Raiders are great, but they do have some weapons on offense. Their defense, I don't know about too much. I think it's going to be a little bit closer. I would say like 28-14.
That's fair.
It's to this game is either going to be a blowout or it's going to be really, really close.
I don't think I'm going to watch it.
I'll watch it. It's football.
Yeah, that's true. Depends. It depends on what I have to do tomorrow night.
It's Monday. What do you have to do on Monday?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Pull a Dana White. We'll see what happens. So that's it for week 1.
Yeah.
Prediction wise, game start in 45 minutes. So enjoy the games. Hopefully you get better ones than we will, because we're probably going to get the bad ones.
Yeah. I mean, the first game should be all right. Buffalo, Pittsburgh.
That one's not that bad. I don't even know if I'll be able to watch that game. But they'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping we get the Browns and Chiefs. That's the
football.
only game I want to watch later.
Baby.
So we get the Browns and Chiefs and the Packers Saints, not the Dolphins Patriots, and who was the other one? I don't know. It wasn't a good game though.
Broncos.
Oh God, yeah.
Giants.
Oh God, we'll get that. I know we're gonna get that just because we have so many Giants fans in this area.
Giants fans. So
Shout out Eli Manning. Hopefully he has a helmet that fits now.
so we'll be doing our show every Sunday.
Every Sunday, 11:15. Well, is it gonna be 11:15 every Sunday? Or?
I think we did it 11:30.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do like 11:30 to 12:30. This week we had to do a little bit earlier because we have adulting stuff we have to do at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, so 11:30, 12:30 every Sunday. Today, of course, was a little earlier, but
and if you want us to do a college show too, possibly. I mean, we're debating on doing something like that. Maybe we just do some picks like in the top games.
If you want us to do more live shows for anything, like not just football related, basketball, baseball, boxing, MMA. I don't really follow a lot of hockey, so I don't know if I could.
Yeah, I don't really watch hockey.
Some, but not a whole lot. Yeah, so we'll definitely do an MLB postseason show before it starts, before the wild card game.
Yeah,
but we have a couple weeks yet till that happens.
But yeah, for the NFL, we're definitely going to do live shows.
Speaking of baseball, I did want to mention, I believe as of either yesterday or Friday, Vladdy Jr. is a Triple Crown candidate.
Yeah, he's a monster.
So, we'll talk about that in an MLB show. That's all for today, though. So thank you guys for checking the video out. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you have any questions for like fantasy questions, just hit us on our Facebook.
I don't think I linked it down below, but check us out on Spotify, the JNC Experience. All of our episodes are up there. I know this channel, you'll see a lot of throwing and leather videos. You're probably wondering what that is. Those are our old podcasts, same YouTube channel. Maybe I'll archive those videos, but any videos we do from here on out, whether it is live, pre-recorded, or that's all it's going to be, will be on this YouTube channel, the JNC Experience. Our Facebook, Instagram is all the same. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anything like that. So, again, thank you guys for checking the video out. We are the JNC Experience. I am Justin.
I'm Corey.
And have a great day and enjoy the games, guys.